well, I guess this is it then. I hate jumping you.
You're late.
We better go in. Hello. Hi.
We agreed on sundown, did we not?
Well, it kind of depends on where you are, you know.
Well, it is 6 o'clock in the evening, so yes, I guess that's sundown.
I hope it's not a habit. Would you normally consider yourself a punctual person?
Well, I'm always punctual, except for the occasions on which I am late.
We always meet our deadlines.
Well, let's not waste any more time. I am Augury, of course. My business needs no introduction, I'm sure.
So you do not need to introduce it further. We're great fans.
This is Wizards of the Coast, right?
But it is best that we not name it. One never knows who may be listening.
Listening?
Who's listening?
Tell me, what makes you think you'd be a useful addition to my guard?
To your guard? To your group?
What makes you so special?
I write all the adventures and I do a lot of the illustrations, so that would be handy. And you do the editing and the layout. So yeah, I think we'll fit right in.
A glass of wine at a job interview, that's unusual but very convenient.
And nice, different, quaint.
This work requires a very particular set of skills.
Interesting. What kind of skills?
We'll get to that, but it also requires a certain mindset. Would you consider yourself a moral person?
I am very much a moral person. Not amoral, but I am a moral person. Very good with morals.
And were you raised with this outlook, or have you come to it on your own?
I have come into this outlook on my own. Yes.
As death is a necessary part of life, it is also a necessary part of this job.
Oh, you mean TPK?
You've killed before, I assume. Please describe your first kill. How old were you? What did you feel?
My first kill. Oh, as a DM. Well, I have killed quite a lot of other people, characters, of course. I've killed you a couple of times actually. So
Interesting. Would you say that you believe some deserve to die? And if so, what circumstances might merit such a punishment, in your view?
If there's a big gate that essentially screams, "Do not open me," but the players still insist on opening the gate, and well.
And what are your feelings on torture?
you know, the occasional Iron Maiden in a corner or torture chamber. I will admit that I tend to have it in my adventures. They can get a little bit dark, but not overly so. And many of our adventures are family friendly.
Is anyone off limits to you? Women, children, the innocent?
I'm going to say at Midnight Tower we believe at gender equality and diversity. So we treat everyone equal.
I see. Well, then let's discuss tactics. I am not merely seeking brute strength, although of course that can be useful in its own way. If given the option, would you rather deceive, convince, or threaten someone into doing your bidding, or my bidding?
I mean, threats and deceit and deception aren't really my strong points, so I think convincing, maybe? I mean, we do run Kickstarter campaigns, so we're trying to encourage people to back us. It's like, here's an adventure. Is that convincing?
And are you a good liar then?
No.
Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
Let's imagine, just for a moment, that someone bribes you to turn on me, to reveal my secrets. Could you be bought?
No, never.
There's a sign saying Witches of the Coast.
That's a little bit weird.
And if they torture you, will you break easily?
You mean someone tampering with my dice or
Making
doggies?
on books, because that's just not okay. That's completely off limits.
I'll break.
Come, it's not all so dark. What about, errands? Chores? Are you too good for them? Delivering messages, for example. Refilling my wine.
No, I didn't mind working myself up in the company, and I'm really good at serving both wine and coffee. I used to be a waitress, so I got that.
You will not be my sole guard, of course. I already have many formidable creatures in my employ. Do you play well with others?
We play really well with others around a table. That's
All
when-
the time.
Yes.
As much as we can, really.
Yes.
If you were to identify your main weaknesses, what would they be?
Well, coffee addiction, I suppose, chocolate addiction, licorice addiction, but otherwise, no.
What will it take? How much a week to tempt you away from your party and whatever your current objectives are, and bring you into the fold?
We do have to finish our Kickstarter that we're working with right now. It's called Before the Stroke of Midnight by us, Midnight Hour. So after that, well, we'll see, yes.
You could have anything you wanted, you know.
The corner room at the Seattle office,
My own designer team?
a deluxe espresso machine,
A guest role in a streaming show?
Ginny D invited me to cosplay with her.
Consider it. Don't be hasty. We're in the city 3 more days if you decide to accept. Inform me by then, and if you don't, well, let's hope we don't run into one another again.
Just send an email or an owl or whatever use of communication that you usually use.
I saw a bat in the foyer. Maybe that?
You may go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, we'll be in touch. Bye, bye. Well, that was terrifying.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. It was great fun filming this weird job interview.
Massive thank yous to Ginny D for the videos that made this possible. We've linked to them somewhere down there.
Yeah, or I don't know. We're pointing down on our knees, but I suppose it's... okay, never mind. And that's all we got. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! What? Isn't that? Just testing if everything's working. Come on. Cheer up. La 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 la.
La, 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 la.